And we love bringing you positive, life-changing stories that give you encouragement. You know, all this week we've been talking about The Miracles in You by Mark Victor Hansen, one of the best-selling authors in the world, from his Chicken Soup to the Soul. You've probably read some of those really great, encouraging stories. You know, he talks about recognizing God's amazing work in and through you. And I really love this because I think it's a lot about our perspective. A lot of times God is doing things in our lives and in our world, and sometimes we think, oh, that was just a coincidence, or that just happened, or I earned it. And I think part of what he's trying to challenge us to do is to start seeing God at work in our world. And I know when I've done that, it starts giving us that heart of gratitude, that spirit of thankfulness, you know, where it's like we're not just taking life for granted anymore, but we're not just focusing on what we don't have, or the prayers that we haven't had answered yet, or what we wish we had, but we're starting to give thanks every day for the ways that we see God working, for the privileges that we have, for the blessings and the people in our life. You know, even when we don't have a lot of money, sometimes we have some beautiful people that love us, and we need to be thankful for that. Well, let's go to Mark Victor Hansen right now to hear what he has to say about giving.
I meet with this guy, Chip Collins. Later on, I write a book called The Miracle of Tithing even. And I say there's 4 parts to giving, which this show loves. Is first of all, you got to give your thinking. Then you got to give your time. Then you got to give your talent. Then your treasures. And Chip, he told me a story that first time, and it fits here. He said he's broke. He'd been the top salesman at Kodak, and he listened to the speaker, and the speaker inspired him at the depth of his being. And Chip was ambidextrous, meaning he could write with both hands. So he wrote notes what the guy said with his right hand, with the left hand. He said, I would write this better and better and better. So I could go out and I could you know the guy who saw the guy who's ambidextrous, I get my right arm to do that. Yeah, right, joke. Anyhow, so Chip all of a sudden decides to be this great speaker, and nobody wants him. And he was calling on little real estate offices in Long Island, and he's broke, and he's got 2 kids, and he loves Donna, and he loves the church. And so he goes into the church, and he's praying. He said, oh, come on, God, all I got is 38 cents. If that's it, look, I'll give it to you, but I can't even buy milk for my little kids at home, and they were like 2 and 4 at the time. And as he's walking out, a guy says, aren't you Chip Collins? He said, guilty. He said, well, you came into my office, and I didn't hire you the other day, but here's a check for $400. I don't know about you, but I got goosebumps all over my legs and my arms. And in Chicken Soup Land, we think God bumps, goosebumps, chili bumps are corroboration of church. Truth. The truth, and it'll set you free. And it set Chip free. I mean, he went home dancing. He bought milk. He bought food. He took Donna out to dinner with the kids. And, you know, he's from zero to hero.
I love that, from zero to hero. I hope that you're enjoying these stories as much as we are, and that you're encouraged. And look at how he had no expectation that God was answering his prayers, and God did right out of the blue. That's how he surprises us every day. Well, we'd love to send you this book, The Miracles in You, Mark Victor Hansen. Give us a call for your best ministry gift. We can send it right out.